Hello everyone. Today we're gonna talk about everyone's favorite topic, Regis. Everyone loves Regis, man. That's how important they are in the game. Regis are like the most important objectives when it comes to the game. They're really impactful throughout the game until like Ray is gonna spawn. Let's talk about the spawn timer. Heavy Regi, like bottom Regi and top Regi, they always spawn at the same time at like minute 7. Every time you defeat them, it takes like 2 minutes until they respawn. So that's like kinda important to keep in mind. Like keeping track like when you kinda defeat them is like really important, so you can like position yourself like really early before the thing is gonna spawn. But usually the game gives you already like a 30 seconds like timer before they respawn. It's always important to look at the minmap for timer just in case you don't wanna like remember when exactly they're gonna spawn. Let's talk about the 4 Musketeer Regis. Every Regi is like kinda different in what they do and what buffs they give the player. So we're gonna talk about bottom Regis first because they're more important than the top one when it comes to the game. So we have like 3 Regis. We have Regi C, Regi Rock, and Regis. They can spawn in like different orders. They don't have a fixed order in how they spawn. So you could get like the same Regi like multiple times in one match. So they're like really randomized. But I would recommend like always looking what Regi is gonna spawn, because every Regi is like impactful like in a different way. So we're gonna talk about like each Regi. Alright, let's start with the strongest Regi, and that's like Regi Steel. Like Regis here is like one of the strongest one, because this Regi gives your whole team like a damage buff, which is like kind of significant when it comes to like damage output. It can win you like a lot of team fights, which is like one of the most important things when it comes to this game. That's why it's really important that you like pay attention like what Regi is gonna spawn, because like if there's a Regi, like it's kind of important that you kind of get Regi Steel. Having this damage boost in a team fight can be like really significant winning the game, especially when it comes to like late game and Ray. The next Regi is Regi Rock. Regi Rock is more like a defensive buff. That means like when you defeat Regi Rock, then your whole team gets like a huge like defensive bonus. Alright, you get increased defensive stats. That means like you can survive fights way longer. Alright, like your whole team is gonna be like tanky like overall, which is like really important when it comes to survivability in team fights. And having like increased defensive stats overall is gonna help you surviving a team fight way better. The last Regi, which is like in my opinion like kind of the weakest one, is like Regis. Regis can be good, but it's not like significant compared to like Regi Steel and Regi Rock. Regis is more like a defensive buff, similar to like Regi Rock, but the only thing you get is just like health regeneration over time. It helps you to like stall the fight, because like every time you're like kind of low, you only need to like stall and like get like all the HP back, which can be like really important as well for like refights. And I think in refights, like if you actually like kind of refight, you might have upper hand, because you are like regenerate like tons of HP back while the enemy's like getting like low. The common thing like with 3 Regis have is like global XP. Global XP is like one of the most important thing when it comes to like beating like bottom Regis, because every time you beat like one of the bottom Regis, like your whole team, like no matter like where they are or no matter like how far they are, everyone is gonna get XP. Your teammate who is not like even close to the Regi is still gonna get like the XP, since they provide like global experience to like the whole team. Alright, let's talk about everyone's favorite Regi, and that's like Regi Eleki. Regi Eleki doesn't like provide anything except for like giving you an instant scoring on like go zones, but that's like the only thing Regi Eleki does. When you defeat Regi Eleki, it acts like kinda like a 6th teammate, but the only thing it does is just like pushing towards like enemy's go zone and just like provides you with like instant scoring if it goes in. But other than that, it doesn't do anything. So since we talked about like every Regi like on its own for a little bit, then it makes it like kind of clear that bottom Regis are like really important, because like bottom Regis in general, they provide you with like global benefits. That means like your whole team gets like buffs and like global XP. Alright, these two things already speaks for itself, while like bottom Regis in general are like really good. Since they give like global benefits, that means like your whole team is gonna get all the benefits after defeating like the bottom Regis, right? You get like buffs and like global XP. Getting global XP is like one of the most important things, right? It might not be a lot in the beginning, but it can kind of snowball like quite a bit. Right? To reach like certain power spikes as well. I highlight how important like XP in general is in this game in my other video. Experience and level are two dominant factors which can like decide the game, how the match is gonna go. Getting this like extra XP from like bottom Regis in general is like always like beneficial. That's why bottom Regis are way more important than like Regi Eliki, which is why you should like prioritize the bottom Regis as much as possible. The top Regi has like totally different purposes, right? Like even if you do like Regi Eliki, most of the time the thing doesn't provide anything if you don't know like what to do with like an Eliki. So might as well go like the safe route and just like do like the bottom Regis and get like all benefits for your whole team, which can make a huge difference for like team fights and for like the whole match. I mean, Eliki has like its purposes as well, but we're gonna talk about this like in maybe future videos. What you can do with like an Eliki and when you should like get Eliki. Because like getting Regi Eliki can be the right choice as well. There's not always like the right answer. Usually you can't go wrong if you try to get like bottom Regi. Well, that's it with Regis. I hope you liked the video and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye. Bye bye.